So much for coming, and I hope you will enjoy the celebration of Althea's life this evening. So sit back, relax. We do need to follow COVID protocol, so let's do that, please. And then Althea, Nicole likes to say Althea was a dignified lady. So we're going to do this as dignified as we can. Thank you.
Goeienaand, lieve broers en susters. Van my kant af, 'n hartlike goeienaand en kan ek my die lig
afsit. Teen.
hier dan.
Okay.
Ja. Ek het net 'n voorstel. Dan hoef ons nie aan mekaar te sit in die generator nie. As ons almal net ons fone se flashlights kan aansit, dan sal dit ook 'n groot lig kan maak in die saal. So van my kant af 'n hartlike goeienaand, liewe broers en susters, liewe vriende en familie. Dit is vir my 'n groot voorreg vanaand om deel te kan wees van hierdie memorial service. Ja, sê. Maak al klaar geskik. Van my kant af, my kerkraad en die gemeente wil ons innige meegevoel en simpatie oordra aan die plaagfamilie, aan die Joan, kinders, familie. Om iemand in die dood af te staan is 'n groot los. En 'n mens verstaan nie altyd die absence van iemand se lewe totdat die persoon weg is. Die belangrikheid wat 'n rol daai persoon in ons lewens vertolk het. Maar vanaand is ons sensitief teenoor die situasie. Ons deel ons innige meegevoel en ons wil saam met u hierdie pad stap. Ons almal is compassionate, ons almal is caring, wil comfort gee in hierdie tyd. So namens die gemeente wil ons ook ons innige meegevoel en simpatie aan u oordra. Ek wil dan geleentheid gee vir Suster Olaf Thomas om vir ons die openingsgebed te doen.
Goeienaand geliefdes. Antie Joan, baie dankie vir die voorreg. Ons kan ons oortsluit en vra ons net die Here se teenwoordigheid. Vader, dit is in die naam wat ons die seën nader, Here. En ons kom sê, Here, baie dankie vir hierdie voorreg. Here, soos wat u in die woord sê, Here, geseënd is hulle wat treur, want u sal vir hulle vertroos. En vanaand, Here, treur ons oor ons suster, Here. Here, sy het die goeie stryd gestry. Sy het die wedloop volëindig en sy het die geloof behou. En vanaand kom sê ons dankie, Here, dat ons, Here, vanaand hier by mekaar kan kom, Here, om haar lewe te vier, Here. Here, die lewe wat sy geleef het vir u, Here, vir haar familie, vir haar kinders, Here. En daarom eer ons vanaand vir u, Here. Here, soos wat Job gesê het, ek het naak in hierdie wêreld gekom en naak gaan ek uit. Maar nogtans gaan ek my Here prys. En vanaand prys ons u, Here, vir die lewe wat Althea gelei het. Dankie, Here, dat sy vir u geken het en ons is verseker vanaand dat sy in u gesterf het, Here. Want u sê mos vir ons in Openbaring 14 vers 13, Here, geseënd is hulle wat in u sterf, Here, want hulle rus van hulle werke, maar hulle goeie werke vergesel vir hulle. En daarom eer ons vanaand, Here, vir haar lewe, Here. Here, sy het 'n stryd gestry, Here, maar sy het dit in liefde en in geloof gestry. En Here, vanaand bring ek, Here, die familie op na u toe, Here. Ek kom bring vir Nicole, vir Chad op, Here. Ek kom vra, Meester, dat u vir hulle onder die bloed sal trek, Here, vanaf hulle hoof tot hulle voetsole, Here, dat u vir hulle God van baie nabyheid sal wees, Here, en wanneer die verlange sal kom, Here, dat u vir hulle sal koester, Meester, dat u vir hulle sal toevou in u arms, Here. Here, vanaand dink ons ook aan Auntie Joan, Here. Ag, Here, 'n moeder, Here, 'n moeder se hart wat vanaand gebreek is, maar dankie, Here, dat ons weet, dat sy weet, dat ons nie huil soos mense wat geen hoop het nie. En dankie Here dat ons hoop het, want ons is u kinders, want ons is maar net in die wêreld, maar ons is nie van die wêreld nie, Here. U het vir Althea vir haar geleen vir 50 jaar, Here. Here, sy kon vir Althea groot gemaak het, sy kon vir Althea, Here, opgevoed het in die vrese, en daarom eer ons vanaand vir u, Here, vir die voorreg wat Auntie Joan en Broer Plaag gehad het, Here, om vir haar as kind te kon gehad het, Here. Maar Here, wanneer die verlange van Auntie Joan ook gaan kom, Here, bid ek dat u liefde haar sal omring, dat u teenwoordigheid haar sal omring, Here, dat sy berus sal vind, Here, in u weë, Here, want u weë is nie ons weë nie, Here. En dankie, Here, dat ons weet dat u leef, dat u selfs in die droefheid met ons is, dat u selfs in siekte met ons is, Here, en ek eer u vanaand, Here, en ek kom sê dankie, Here. Here, wanneer ons gaan skei vanaand, dat u nie van ons sal skei nie, Meester, maar ons dra ook vir Dominee op wat die woord gaan bring, Here. Seën vir Dominee, Here, seën die woord, Here, dat die woord elke een se ore vanaand val, Here, dat ons sal luister wat die woord sê, wat u vanaand gaan sê vir ons, Here. Here, ek kom vra, Here, dat u met een en elkeen sal wees wat u ingekom het. Ag, Here, u ken elke een soos hulle hier sit vanaand. Here, u weet alles van hulle, want u het ons lewens vir ons uitgesit. U het al reeds vir ons, Here, begindatum gegee en u het vir ons 'n einddatum gegee, Here, dat ons hier vanaand sal uitstap met die wete, Here, dat ons nooit alleen is nie, want u is met ons. Vader, wees met elke verrigting wat gaan plaasvind, Here. Elkeen wat sal opkom vanaand, Here, om iets te sê, of 'n gesang wat gesing gaan word, of 'n gebed wat gedoen word. Vader, kom seën dit, Here. Wees met ons verder as ons bid in Jesus naam alleen, met baie danksegging. Amen.
Amen.
Baie dankie, Suster Olaf. Liewe broers en susters, ons kan staan en sing ons saam die eerste gesang, How Great is Our God.
There
ek gaan net die programmetjie weer lees. Bietjie aan mekaar op te kom nie. En die volgende persoon het vorentoe kom as die een wat klaar gepraat is gaan sit. So ek gaan nog geleentheid gee vir die tribute deur Pretorius. En in plaas van die video tribute gaan die teachers spreek doen. So hulle gaan staan en hulle sal saam die teachers spreek doen. Daarna sal die representatives van Filia en van Blouvlei geleentheid kry vir hulle tribute. Na dit sal ons dan weer staan en sing You Are the Alpha and the Omega. En dan sal ek oorgaan na die bediening van die boodskap. En daarna sal ek geleentheid gee vir Bonita vir haar tribute en dan vir Alois vir die bedankings. Dan sal ek dan die seën uitspreek. Ek het dan nog geleentheid vir Andre Pretorius vir die tribute.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Firstly, I give first sympathy to the family. Thanks also to Marjon for asking me to do this tonight. Angela and I met Althea and the Clark family when we moved in next door about 55 years ago, in 1986. I'm not very good with these dates. So firstly, Althea and Angela became friends. But soon Althea and I were very tight because we are both liberals. Her birthday is the 13th of October, I'm the 10th. And like me, she's a bit of a rebel. She's talkative, like me, very friendly. I hope also like she got on with everyone. And soon we became close buddies. I hope Angela took it okay. We had a third musketeer in the mix, and I'm not sure if he's here tonight. His name is Miguel.
Yes.
Miggy. Is he here? No? As everyone called him. And after we got the news on Monday, we were lying in the bed last night or the night before, when Angela reminisced about the weekends. Then Althea and Vicky would come over to our place and we'd hire videos and watch the movies together, just have a good time as friends. So Althea lived next door. That's number 11, eh? Yes. But she had two houses, 11 and 13. And funny enough, she ended up in number 9. So we would watch movies over weekends. We'd have a blind in our yard. And as I said, the bit of the rebel is in me, Althea and I. I remember one night we were crying at the back, and Miguel and we had an argument over something stupid. Althea always laughs when I tell her this. So I got angry with Miguel, and I locked him up in the yard. I wouldn't let him come into our house, so I locked the door. So to get to Salem Road, you can go through on the side of our house. So I don't know why Mickey didn't do that. He jumped over the plant fence. He jumped over and he went to Salem Road through their yard. Pa Joey and Ma Joan were sleeping. And Pa Joey said, Joan, what type of house is that? Now Mrs. Plath always had our back. Even up to now, she still has my back. I don't know about Angela. And so when Pa Joey said, Joan, wat type of house is dit? So Ma Joan said, Joey, slaap, dit is die honde. So Pa Joey, without breaking a smile, with a straight face, he turned around and he said to Ma Joan, as I'm snacks, die honde, hulle kan op 2 bene. So Althea and I, we became close friends. And then Angela and I started our own family. We started our own family. And so our kids are Jared's 33 now, Stephanie is 29, Colbert is 25. So without us planning it, or like saying we like Althea, without that happening, Althea Althea just like became an aunt to our kids. I mean, I think Jared had a light blue bath. So there were nights at Angelo Nash to make the food. And then you'd find that Althea would bath him and rub him out, you know, and put the cream on and stuff like that. She has to feed him, give him his bottle, you know. Maybe she was practicing for her role with Nikki and Chad. The same thing happened with Stefan, you know. By the time Philbin was born, I think Althea had started her own family, so he lost out, you know, on that love that he got from her. I sent Stefan a message on WhatsApp on Monday to say that he had passed. And his reply was that she's the best. And that she's in a better place now. So as and I go visit the family in Mitchell's Plain, and Althea will go with us. It's accepted. When my in-laws invite me, they know I'm going to sleep Althea with. They invite the Pretorius family at Salem Road at 13. Althea goes with. And her mother and her sisters and her brothers, they got to love her the way they love us. There were times, I remember one party at I think Jennifer's house. There's a guy that wanted to hit on Althea. And I had to step in the middle. I would say, hey, don't mess with family. You know? Now I think of 3 movies. Grease, Dirty Dancing, and An Officer and a Gentleman. I don't know what it is with the plastic nose, but they travel far for love. With Aurelia, Westje.
The light in his head.
Okay, he's here. With Aurelia, it was Robertson. You know? But Althea thought, no man, I want to go one better. Up to this day, I don't know where and how they met. But Althea found her John Travolta. She found her Richard Gere. She found the Patrick Swayze. Far away, in a dorpie called Engelbrecht. Usually a couple would elope together. But I told you that Althea was a rebel. She followed the beat of a different drum. That is how we liberals roll. So she packed one of those old-style haversacks and made a journey to one true love. To Clive Speek in Kimberley. The rest they say is history. I saw Clive in the week here in Salem. Went to him. I said to him, when I saw him, I can understand why and how he swept Althea off her feet. Because he was dressed in a skinny jeans. This guy, he looked good. He looked at me and my new winter's beard and he said to me, I look like Father Christmas. And then that was it. You know, I could tell that Althea is in love. I mean, I used to tease her about Clive, and then she had a twinkle in the eye. Her cheeks like become like red, like, you know, like blushing. So I knew this girl was hooked, you know. That was it. This is the guy for her. And then they got married. I was at home one day minding my own business. Althea knocks on the door. So she's a daddy Joe, Joey. She says to me that he would like me to make the what do you call it, the speech on his behalf when they got married. I think it was the wall at the Grove Place School. You know? So that is how close Althea and I became. And that is not only at this platform, when I meet with other friends, I always share that moment that I treasure. And there's a reason why I treasure that. And Angela knows that reason, and Marge out, and the Clark family at 11, they know that reason. If the rest of you want to find it out, you must take me for coffee one day. And that was an honor. And then in the home, they raised 2 kids. And always, like the feeling, the atmosphere that's here tonight, it rained there at that house, number 9. They bought it from the Stevens family. And they raised 2 kids. Nikki, the talented and gifted singer, and bubbly extrovert, like a mother. And Chad. When I wrote this, how can I describe Chad? He's like a gentle giant. He's a big old. You know, I don't know if he's playing rugby at Sandwich, at high school, but he's a gentle giant. And I said here, for me, he's quiet like his dad, like I. It's like a balance. Nikki is the public, you know, not scared to speak. Chad is the quiet, gentle giant. But Chad, I noticed that Chad also has a passion for good clothes, looking swell, looking tight, like his dad. I watched as they raised well-mannered kids, polite kids, responsible kids who follow their dreams. Nikki to sing, and Chad his love for good music. I've never heard him play a nonsense song. I enjoy his music. 2 doors away, I start driving in the garage. Althea has always been an excellent role model for the kids. Excellent. Mother, you know, what a mother should be. You know, and I'm so proud of how she raised the kids, and what she came to mean to them. She followed her own dream. She wanted to be a teacher, so she studied, became a teacher like her parents, like her sister, like yours truly standing here. She became a teacher. At Heathrow Primary, we gave her a governing body post, and that was bad news for Naya because he had to come and paint the class. I don't think she paid him. I think it was a family contract or something like that. And she planned the lessons well. You know, I didn't have to watch her back as a principal of a school. I knew that this is what she wanted to do and what she cared. She's not a lazy person. She's committed to these kids. You know, we were not paying her the salary that the WCD teachers were getting, but she worked hard. You know, because she believed that's the right thing to do. But the drive and passion was to teach at the special needs school. So she moved on to, I think it was Blowfay first. Filia first, and then Blowfay. She put everything into her work. With school fundraisers, she'd come knock at my door. Andre, we're doing this fundraiser. We need to sell so many tickets. I would rope in my family, you know. So the passion that she had in her, it came naturally, man. She didn't have to work hard at it. It was like second nature to her. And why would she do all this stuff? It's for the kids. Not for her, to make her shine in the staff room or with her principal. That is for the kids, always first. She firmly believed that each child could achieve success. And in her own way, she became a champion for every kid in her class. And her life is a true testimony for me that teaching is a calling, not a job. If you want, teachers, they don't pay us a lot of money. That's another topic. But it's a calling, and that's what Althea did. She believed in the kids. And then the news of the cancer broke. Okay. They say it's a saying it says, like a bolt from the blue. Yeah. Right? No one foresaw it. But you know what? She stood unwavering in her faith. I don't think I would have had the guts to do what she did. I'm very scared of hospitals. I'm very scared of needles. I'm very scared of the unknown. But she stood unwavering and firm in her faith. When peace, like a river, attended my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. And that is what carried Althea. I don't think I would have had the guts and the strength to do what she did. May she be an example to me. She accepted the lot. She carried her cross. She continued to care for her kids. She continued to stay strong for her kids. She understood that the doctors were trying but their best. When I spoke to Ma Joan, Althea was never angry. You know, I wouldn't have been like that. I would have been angry. She's not like that. She was not mean. She never became bitter. She carried the cross with dignity, with bravery, unwavering in her faith. She continued to laugh. They would have a function there in Ian's bride area. Then I would hear Althea laugh, because I can hear. She continued to spend quality time with her family next door, as Ian told his amazing stories. She continued to spend quality time with close friends. I would see colleagues of hers, Aurelius principal would also pop into chat. Nothing would keep Althea down. Nothing. On Monday at school, I came to school, and usually we must all get there at 7:30, park the car, get out, go to the security guard, have my hands sanitized. I go to the two ladies who do the screening, have my temperature taken, answer the questions, go to my office, sit down, open my bag, open my laptop, and then I start working. That's the norm. But Monday when I came to school, I couldn't do that. I didn't do that. I put my bag down and I went outside. I'm at the school in Ocean View now. So from our office you can see the ocean. We're on a mountain. And I would go sit there on a desk there. One of the children's desks there, I sat and looked at the mountain. I just looked at the mountain. And time passed. I felt tired. Where's the Loadshedding? I had done a weekend motorbike ride with friends to Calitzdorp. I had covered over 1,000 kilometers on the bike. I asked myself, Andre, why are you feeling so tired? Is it the bike? Is it because you're still recovering from the ride? And I just sat there, looking at the ocean. You know, just in my own space. I sat for about an hour, almost 2 hours. And at 9:25, I got a phone call from Angela to say that Althea had passed on. Then I knew I was sitting so quietly. So I lost a neighbor, a friend, and I got 3 sisters, but it's almost like I've lost my own sister. We're gonna miss it. All of us sitting here, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss her a lot in Salem Road. So I want to close with this. I love you, Althea. Thank thank you for being an amazing person in my life, in our lives. And to end with these words, as I stand here now, as heartsore as I am, I need to be mindful of how she approached it with these words, it is well with my son. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I switch the lights up on the little? Light, big speaker. We can leave it on this one, man.
As you all know, Althea was a teacher. Andre just told you what a wonderful teacher she was. This was very important to me. And so I want to ask that all the teachers stand right now. If you were a teacher in the house, please stand. The lights are off, and I don't know how to put your eyes on. So I will read. The teacher's prayer. Listen. If you can see, please read with me. I want to teach my students how to live this life on earth, to face its struggles and its strife, and to prove their worth. Not just the lesson in a book or how the rivers flow, but to choose the proper path wherever they may go. To understand eternal truth and know right from wrong, and gather all the beauty of a flower and a song. For if I help the world to grow in wisdom and in grace, then I feel that I have won and I have filled my place. And so I ask your guidance, God, that I may do my part for character and confidence and happiness of heart. Filia, you might come. And then thereafter, the representative from Loadshedding.
Althea was here now, she would have said, Nettie, don't sweat the small stuff. You've been nervous, it's nothing. Do what you have to do, get on with it. I am standing here on behalf of my friends and I to pay tribute to a warrior woman, our hero. We often used to call her that because bearing her cross, and as we heard the previous speaker, in the manner that she did, I think it would put many of us to shame who would complain about less important things. We complain about the loadshedding currently. We complain about COVID-19, third wave, whatever we want to. And as if I can hear her saying, "Ons bly net bidend vir die Here." And as if I can hear her saying, "Don't sweat the small stuff. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." As if I can hear her saying that. As if I can hear her saying to us, "We're only going through that now. Die Here het van bitter man.
He's got it all under control. Ons bly net bidend. And even though you would think, but your situation is so huge, it's insurmountable to you. You looked at her and see her fighting for dear life, fighting to live another day, not asking for another year, just for another day. And you think to yourself, Lord, we had to meet a person like Althea Speek. We had to become friends with a person like Althea Speek. Because knowing somebody with that depth, somebody who was larger than life, this vibrant person, with through all the treatments and the not so good news and the sick days and the days where there was tears, she could still